Taggart did not call us down here because he missed our shining faces.
Let's not get psyched till we know why he did.
I've got a feeling, Lucky. Something's up with the case. And I don't mean Emily's. I mean mine.
It could be.
Maybe somebody else accused Tom of rape, or maybe he even confessed, or maybe it's just all catching up with him and they're going to lock him up in jail for the rest of his life.
No matter how Tom plays it from here, whether he confesses or not...
You think I'm dreaming, don't you?
Life as he knows it is over. The studio, the huge accounts, his reputation is shot.
I'm sorry, but losing his reputation isn't enough.
But we've got him on the extortion. Even if they don't try him for the rape, he's gonna do hard...
Am I kidding myself?
No, you're hoping. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm hoping, too. But a confession from Tom? What does he stand to gain? Clearing his conscience like he's got one?
Okay, so maybe not a confession, but maybe Tom let something slip, you know, like to a cellmate or something, or like he was bragging, I don't know, or maybe someone else like me came forward. Tom's too smart. That's what you're thinking, isn't it? Gosh, I hate that it's his word against mine. I hate it.
Sorry I'm late. Got held up.
It's about Tom?
Guess you know his latest porn job got on the internet.
Poor Emily.
We were hoping with Baker in custody, but it looks like he uploaded before we took him in.
This is so unfair. She fought so hard.
So did you.
Even the Quartermains couldn't shut down the process. The internet's too big to control. So they flexed their muscles with Emily instead and put a kibosh on her modeling thing.
Just what she was afraid of.
Emily must be totally bummed.
You would not believe. Look, I'm all for freedom of the press. Thank you. But this is ridiculous. If it weren't for Nicholas, I'd be a pancake.
She handles the spotlight amazingly well.
But why should she have to? Em, this is so wrong. It's bad enough that you can't model anymore.
What? You didn't tell them?
About the picture? Well, I was about to, and,
What, it gets worse?
Yeah, it's actually insane. Now all of a sudden I'm politically correct.
Yeah, hiring Emily to pose for your ad equals taking a stand against cyber porn.
Everyone wants to show how enlightened they are. Support the poor little rich girl who got exploited.
And the fact that she's a Quartermain makes her all the more sympathetic.
Yeah, but your family...
They did a complete 180. That is after Mr. Jurgen threatened to sue for breach of contract.
Doesn't sound like Edward Quartermain.
Yeah, well, it's a long story. Bottom line, I get to keep modeling.
Yeah, she's not only a cause celeb, but the hottest model in town right now.
Incredible. I mean, it's tremendous, but it's...
there is a flip side, which is why I called you here. Tom Baker's cyber smart put your career in overdrive, but that's not what he intended. We don't want the people to forget his original intention.
People?
The press, general public, potential jurors, okay? If you're perceived as a hands-down winner, then Tom Baker doesn't look like such a slime.
Tom terrorized me. You think I'm going to forget that just because I get a couple of jobs?
No, that's not what he's saying. I hear you.
Emily, you need to stay focused, which could be hard if you're a walking media event.
Look, I'm excited, but I'm not going to let this go to my head.
I know you walked too far to keep your picture off the internet, but the pool of potential jurors weren't there to see you sweat it out.
They also weren't there to see me locked in a dark room. Or they weren't there to see a gun pointed at my head. I want to make this as real as I can for them. That's what I plan to do.
We all do.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I want this guy just as bad as the rest of you. I wish we could keep him off the streets until he was old.
We can't?
For extortion, no priors, it doesn't happen.
Then let me testify about the rape.
We already discussed this.
Then find somebody else that Tom attacked. It can't be only me.
We're reviewing active sexual assault cases right now, but so far
Then dig up the files you closed, like mine. While you were marking my file inactive, Tom was targeting other girls. I don't mean you, I mean the department, which I know had nothing to work with because that was my fault. But now that you've got the creep locked up, how can you stand to see him get off light?
Look, I'll be the first to admit this sucks, okay? Maybe we'll get lucky and something will turn up before the trial.
Luck won't do it. Luck has taken us as far as it can. Luck is the only reason I know that monster in the park that night was Tom.
I won't stop digging. I give you my word. Active, inactive, whatever. Now, ADA Jensen will be in touch with you to prep you for the trial. Beyond that,
Wait. There's a way. We can get him. Let me speak to Tom alone.
No way. You and Tom? That's an extremely bad idea. No, this is not an order. It's just a please, please don't.
Lucky, I can handle it.
You can handle a lot of things. I mean, you handled the rape, but you shouldn't have had to, and you shouldn't have to do this.
I want to.
Why?
I don't know if I can explain it. Tom can't touch her, right? Or threaten her in any way?
That's not the point. I don't want him on the planet with you. I hate that he breathes the same air. I don't want him in the universe you live in, let alone the same room.
He can't hurt me now.
I don't even want his eyes on you.
Shouldn't it be about what Elizabeth wants, though?
Maybe we should give them a minute.
Elizabeth, whatever you decide, I'm with that.
Me too.
Lucky, everything you're saying to me makes complete sense. If anyone ever hurt you, I'd want them banished from the galaxy as well. But you have to trust me. I have to do this.
I'm still not hearing why.
Tom took something away from me. I need to take it back.
How is that going to happen? I mean, what do you think he's going to do? Elizabeth apologize?
It doesn't matter what Tom does. He's not the point. I am. Tom had all the power. When he grabbed me in the park that night, and afterward when I felt dirty, he was in charge. When I couldn't sleep, when I jumped at any little sound, when I couldn't let you kiss me, when I was obsessed with trapping Murdy, he was still in control. When he locked me in the closet, when he threatened us with that gun.
But you grabbed Tom's gun. You held it at him. Where was the power there?
Lucky, I was numb. I could barely speak. I wasn't who I am now.
No, but when we go to court.
In court, they won't let me say the truth out loud. I want to be able to stare Tom straight in the eyes and tell him who he is.
Okay. Can I come with you?
I love that you want to stand by me. I adore that about you. I really do. But this is major, that I'm strong enough to be able to do this on my own. I can. And the thing is, I have to.
Strength is not your problem. Problem is you're as stubborn as any Spencer ever born.
Whereas you only feel comfortable with the wishy-washy types.
Well, if you need anything, I'll be right outside the door. Just yell, okay?
It's gonna be okay. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I want to see Tom. Can you make it happen?
Only if the prisoner agrees. Even low life forms have the right to decline visitation. My guess, he'll be up for it. But don't see that as a positive sign. Say what you gotta say to the jerk and get out of there before he has a chance to mess with your brain.
He doesn't have the power anymore.
Tom Baker is a sicko who gets his kicks out of messing with young girls' psyches. Can he touch you? No. But getting to you? That's another thing.
We should rethink this.
Lucky, I've made up my mind.
I'll be in the room with her. I'll be watching the whole thing go down. I won't be able to hear what they're saying, but it's not like she'll be completely alone.
It'll have to happen today.
I have to do it now.
Elizabeth, I want you to say your piece and then split. Don't look back. Don't give him a chance to jerk you around, all right?
see you, Elizabeth. You look wonderful.
Look, this is... I did not come to chat. I want to let you know that you're nothing. You were this big, ugly question mark in my mind. This huge, crazy-making... Why me? But now I know that it's not me. I mean, I knew before, but now I really get it. You're this small, sick, totally... God, you like to hurt women. But you can't. You'll never... You have no power over me.
You disappoint me, Elizabeth.
I'm not listening to you. I just want to say what I have to say.
I think of you as special. I mean, you wanted to be special, didn't you? That's why you wore that pretty red dress, isn't it? Red says, notice me.
You say it's the color of my dress? No, this is not a conversation. I am not hearing what you say.
Well, somebody noticed you, sweetie. It wasn't just a dress. I mean, somebody picked up on your vibe. You know, look at me. Feel how pretty I am.
I did not invite you to rape me.
Of course not. I wasn't even there.
You said red.
Yeah, I know. I have an artist's mind. You know, I visualize.
You confessed.
Not a word. And you know this, Elizabeth. So give it up, okay? Not a word of that statement and that charge is remotely true.
Taggart warned me. I tried not to listen to what Tom said.
Tom knew exactly what he was doing. He set you up.
For the last time.
You never have to hear another word he says.
That's not what I mean. I'm not finished. I'm not gonna let him win.
Elizabeth, what can you do?
Whatever I have to. I'm going to nail him. I don't care how long I have to fight.
Okay. Then we'll fight together.